I have no idea what the complete backstory is to this incident, but as I was leaving the gate at which my flight landed October 24th at JFK Airport in Queens, New York, I witnessed a commotion at Gate 42. According to one unidentified passenger, American Airlines had been delaying and canceling their flight to Santo Domingo all day.
They had us here since 6 o'clock in the morning. They canceled the flight at 10 o'clock in the morning. And this is the time that they don't have a flight for us.
And they're still delaying you right now? Is that what's going on?
No, they just told us canceled.
The crowd was predominantly Spanish-speaking, so I have no idea what exactly was being said. But from the looks of things, I could tell passengers were just a tad bit fierce about the delay. Some seemed even desperate.
Yo tengo 5 niños ahí desde las 5 de la mañana y yo no tengo dónde llevarlos, ni tampoco tengo dinero, ni tengo familia, porque a mí me cerran el apartamento donde yo vivo y por eso me voy. No nos vamos a salir. No nos vamos. Nosotros nos vamos para casa. No nos vamos. Yo tengo 5 niños ahí y no tengo pan de ir.
The man, whom I assume was a director or manager or supervisor of some sort, either for American Airlines or for JFK Airport, tried to no avail to communicate with and calm the irate passengers, who didn't seem at all interested in spending the night in New York.
You need to proceed to carousel number 9 to pick up your bags.
I can only assume that the passionate crowd had started to convince someone about how serious it was about getting on that flight, as police officers were stationed directly in front of the gate's doors, as if someone feared that the crowd would forcibly push their way onto the plane. Unfortunately, I have no idea how this situation ended, as I had to move on. But I'm sure we can all guess how this ended. The passengers lost. I mean, we've all been there, right? If it's not the weather, it's a technical problem or some other unforeseen issue. That's not to say people or their companies aren't sometimes to blame. Take JFK, for example. They were listed this summer as one of the airports to avoid at all costs. And if you feel so inclined, just do a quick video search on the internets and you can bear witness to the agony of flight delay and cancellations endured by fellow travelers. And look at this one, a 14-hour delay. Anyway, and in summary, despite the language barrier, I think I got the core of the story. But it would have been interesting to see how this standoff ended. If you happen to know anyone who was involved, why not drop a line and fill us in? Also, if Spanish is your forte, translate a phrase or two and let us gringos know what's going on. And I must note, I had no trouble with my arrival flight to JFK. As a matter of fact, I had never used JFK Airport before. Will I use it again? Maybe not, if I'm flying to Santo Domingo. Let's just hope these folks all got to their destination in one.